so many MMO updates and expansions, some dragons, and you'll never believe what one esports tournament is using to fund their prize pool. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. The highly anticipated EVE Online Hyperion update is scheduled to land next week, and to get everyone in the mood, a plethora of new info, dev blogs, and rudimentary patch notes have been unleashed. There's no set theme for the Hyperion update, other than to sharpen and shine a bunch of the current tools and features that MMO has to offer. One of the most useful new additions is the inclusion of overview sharing. Whether you're an EVE Online tutor, mentor, or fleet commanded, the capabilities of the share option with overviews allows players to show exactly what they have planned. Likewise, it'll allow teams to synchronize watches and wade into battle knowing that all of their comrades are on the same page. On top of that, there will be changes to wormhole mechanics, incursion-style missions, new store Plex options, and a general tidying of the user interface. The EVE Online Hyperion update launches on August 26th. Players were queued up this week to download the Path of Exile Forsaken Masters expansion. The MMO itself survived the transition, but the Path of Exile website crashed due to eager fans lining up for the update. In true Path of Exile fashion, the action RPG update marks the beginning of a new set of competitive leagues and the emergence of the Forsaken Masters. These are 7 warriors and artisans that players will encounter, each with a unique challenge and, for successful candidates, a new skill to unlock. The new competitive leagues are titled Rampage and Beyond. In Rampage, players will perpetually gain strength and speed with each kill until the player runs out of creatures to prey on. In Beyond, demons are invading the Rayclast through a series of portals. As more minions are destroyed and more portals open, the portals can merge, creating larger ones and bigger, tougher challenges. Both leagues will last the standard 3 months, unlike the previous mini-league. In a statement, Grinding Gear Games stated that within an hour of the expansion's release, player concurrency had already broken Sacrifice of the Veil records and was still going up. They also noted that they've ordered a lot more servers to fill. Path of Exile Forsaken Masters is available to download now, so log in and let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Tired of taking a beating in World of Warplanes PvP? Now you can practice against AI bots to improve your dogfighting skills in the aerial combat MMO RPG. The new PvE battle type, called Battle Against Bots, enables pilots to team up with other human players and gun down an air fleet of AI bots. Beginner pilots are welcome in this mode, and it's a great way to learn mechanics and practice before facing the more unforgiving player opponents. Battle Against Bots is one of the main attractions of the game's Update 1.5, which went live on Thursday. Aside from this new PvE mode, the update also repairs the issues of the ground target game, which was too simple and easy. Attack aircraft pilots will relish the harder challenge of complex ground targets, such as a tougher tank squad and harder to neutralize AA guns. There's also a new canyon map that developers describe as a mix between the flat Asian border map and the high-rising fjords map. Whether you like flying low in a canyon or rising to the high altitudes of twin majestic mountain peaks, this map offers some serious eye candy. Rounding out the list of new content are matchmaker improvements, a new dynamic observer mode, 2 new premium plans, a new premium hangar, and 50 new achievements scattered across every game mode. Perfect World has sounded its war horns and is mobilizing all heroes to conquer the frozen lands of the East in the newest available update, Chill of Lunesca. The update pries open the once inaccessible region and pits players against the powerful ruling empire there. With Lunesca unlocked, the online RPG expands its storyline saga with new mainline quests. These quests can be auto-received by players who reach Mirage Sky X and enter the Primal World. Chill of Lunesca also buffs up the guild-based PvP modes with the addition of Territory Resource Wars. These are weekly events where guilds will vie for resources and riches instead of rights to ownership of the land. Other notable additions in this update include new events, more streamlined systems for better quality of play, and an invader buff that grants bonus attack and defense stats to players during territory wars. These buffs scale depending on the difference in controlled territories. Grab your warmest winter cloak and head into the perfect world Chill of Lunesca update today. Players of Warframe will soon be exploring the final frontier, according to developers. That's right, space fans, at Gamescom, Digital Extremes began teasing Warframe Update 15, which will take the game's action into the depths of space. How can a shooter take place in space? With spaceships? With a space station arena map? Nope, that's too easy. With the newly announced Archwing feature, your humble Warframe will strap on a set of boosters and wings and fly, unrestricted, into space. Judging by the announcement trailer, this feature will be an enormous leap in development for Warframe, as soldiers weave through spaceships, navigate between orbiting structures, and shoot everything without the hindrance of gravity. The game's previous update 14 is still experiencing some issues, so your Warframe will probably remain earthbound for a while yet. Stick with us for more updates on Archwing as they take off. It may be a while yet before you're flying with Archwing, but I think you'll have your hands full with all the dragons in this week's MMO updates. Dragons go together with the fantasy genre just like peanut butter and jelly. Hot jelly. Knight's Fable, the browser's MMO, is adding such a powerful beast to the game, and it can be summoned by alliance leaders for battle. Players can summon Solanax by collecting enough dragon crystals. Alliance members will receive summoning crystals when they summon certain items in their bag. If more crystals are used than are required to summon the fierce dragon, then the alliance members will get additional benefits when fighting. Players will have to defeat the new Knight's Fable dragon within a specified time limit. If they do so, they will reap rewards for their valor. Solanax isn't the only dragon wreaking havoc in MMO land. Requiem Online heroes can now also challenge the newly awakened frozen broodmother in the Rage of Voxion update. The harrowing tale begins when the barrier that leads to Voxion's lair weakens and adventurers stumble upon the icy threat. Voxion Slayers will not only need to master her tricks of invisibility, but they must also withstand her brutal dragon attacks to win the raid fight and claim her prize hoard of level 90 armor sets. The update also introduces a new high-level quest hub and upgrades for mercenaries. Have you already faced Voxion or Solanax? Please share with us your thoughts and tips on fighting against or running from the monstrous creatures in the comments below. Well guys, it's that time again. Here's the 5-in-1 where I give you 5 quick stories in one sentence each. In Blizzard news this week, the Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition launched for consoles, and the company announced over the weekend that World of Warcraft subscription fees will be going up for players in Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Speaking of subscription-based MMOs, the Elder Scrolls Online revealed on Thursday their subscriber loyalty program, with rewards granted to players who have been subscribed for a certain number of months. The latest Smite patch this week added Mayan god Cabrakan, whose abilities are definitely suited for MOBA players who love stunning their opponents and becoming immune to slowing attacks. Swedish esports organizer Inferno Online is crowdfunding its CSGO tournament by receiving donations of bottles and cans at events, selling them to recycling plants, and adding proceeds to the prize pot. And finally, developers of DC Universe Online announced their plans to start providing smaller updates on a monthly basis, instead of the previous quarterly release schedule they had been following. Well guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and please like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. Again, I'm your host Gillyweed, and I'll see you in 2 weeks, but until then, I'll see you in game.